Welcome to Madhura's Kitchen Diaries. Our today's recipe is a very popular street food, Vada Pav. The secret in getting the right tasty Vada Pav lies in the preparation of Batata Vada. Today I am going to share certain tips to get our Batata Vada not just tasty but also getting the right amount of spice in it. Also, I will be sharing a recipe of a quick jhatpat dry chutney that you can prepare in no time with minimal ingredients, and I'm sure your friends and family will love it. Let us see how to prepare Mumbai street style Vada Pav today. Keep following us and watching our videos on YouTube. Thank you so much. To follow us on YouTube, search for Madhura's Kitchen Diaries on YouTube. Press the subscribe button followed by the bell icon and select all option to get the latest notifications of all our recipes. We have broken down our Vada Pav preparation into 5 steps to ensure that we do not miss out on any. Our first step is preparing the filling for the Vada Pav. Let's take a look at the ingredients. 6 to 7 boiled potatoes. I have cooked them for 3 whistles followed by sim for 15 to 20 minutes. 4 to 5 light green chilies. This gives us a moderate level of spice. You can even use dark green if you want your vada spicier. 1 medium sized ginger piece. 20 to 25 garlic flakes. 1 to 1.5 teaspoons of rye. 1 to 2 teaspoons of urad dal. 8 to 10 curry leaves. And half teaspoon of turmeric powder. When the boiled potatoes cool down sufficiently, we'll start peeling off the skin. After peeling off the skin, we'll start mashing them one at a time. We know they are cooked nicely when it is easy to mash them. Our potatoes are now mashed and ready. Let us prepare our garlic ginger green chili paste. We will add the garlic flakes, ginger and green chilies in the mixer bowl. We'll break the green chilies into pieces before adding them to enable fine grinding. Add very little water if you want to. Our garlic ginger green chili paste is now ready. We will now prepare the vada mixture. For this, we'll take 4 teaspoons of oil in a pan. After the oil heats up sufficiently, we'll add around 1 to 1.5 teaspoons of rye. We'll allow the rye to splutter a bit and then add 1.5 teaspoons of urad dal and 8 to 10 curry leaves. Let them crackle and then add half teaspoons of turmeric powder to it. Mix it well. Once the color of the urad dal becomes slightly pinkish, we will add the ginger garlic green chili paste to it and mix it nicely. The raw smell should go away and we should get a very nice aroma. That is the time we know that our mixture is done. We'll allow our mixture to cool down. In the meanwhile, we'll prepare the coating for the vada. For this, we will require half to 1 cup of gram flour or besan, 1 tablespoon of carom seeds or ajwain, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. We will begin by taking besan in a bowl and take 1 tablespoon of ova or ajwain. We'll crush it a little between our palms before adding it to the besan. And now we'll add 1/4 teaspoon of salt. We need to add only little salt since our mixture is also containing salt. Now we'll add water a little at a time. Start mixing it
We will mix it with our hand so that there are no lumps forming in the process. If there are any lumps forming, we will break it. Our coating should neither be thick nor should it be flowy, so we'll add water accordingly. We can now see that our coating has reached the right consistency and it is ready. Our next step is preparing the vada. For this we will require the mashed potatoes that we have kept ready in step 1, our vada mixture which we have prepared in step 1, the vada coating that we have prepared in step 2, half cup of chopped coriander and salt to taste. We will now add our vada mixture which would have cooled down by now to the mashed potatoes. We'll start mixing it so that the potatoes are evenly coated with the mixture. We will now add chopped coriander to it and salt to taste and mix it nicely once again. Take a small portion of this mixture and start forming round balls out of it. The shape of the balls depends on the size of the vadas you want to prepare. Take a portion of the mixture and press it slightly. This is if you want your vadas to be slightly flattened. Our vadas are now ready for frying. We will take sufficient oil in the kadai and allow the oil to heat. We will add the vadas to the coating so that they get coated nicely. Now we'll drop a small piece of the coating in the oil to see if it has heated sufficiently. We will slowly add the vadas with the coating in the oil. Take care that you are not adding the vadas from a height so that the hot oil doesn't splash on the hand. Also keep sufficient distance from the kadai. We have to fry the vadas on a medium flame. Keeping it on a low flame will make the potato absorb a lot of oil, and on an extreme high flame will cook the outer layer whereas the inner vada will remain uncooked. After approximately a minute of frying, we'll slowly turn the side of the vadas and allow them to get fried on the other side. After the color changes and they are fried nicely on both the sides, we'll start taking them off first by holding it against the wall of the kadai to drain the excess oil and then transfer them onto a tissue paper. We will also remove the excess sura from the kadai and let's start frying another batch of vadas now. Our vadas are ready and we can see how appetizing they are appearing. Our next step is preparing the vada pav chutney. Today I'll be showing you a very quick method of preparing this chutney. If you want to prepare the garlic coconut chutney, click on the banner in the top right corner. Let's take a look at the ingredients for the quick chutney. We will use the coating mixture for the sura. 2 to 3 khari biscuits, 3/4 teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder, 7 to 8 unpeeled garlic cloves, and a pinch of salt. We will prepare the sura in the same oil in which we have fried the vadas. After the oil is sufficiently hot, we'll add the coating mixture in it. Set the gas on a medium flame. Let the sura get sufficiently and evenly fried on both the sides. After the color changes, we will take it off the kadai and transfer it onto a tissue paper. Our sura is now ready. We can keep a part of it aside for our vada pav and use the rest of it for the chutney. We will now fry the green chilies in the same hot oil. We have to be careful while adding the chili in the hot oil because at times the water content in the chili may cause the oil to splutter. Green chilies and vada pav is a very good combination and some people simply love it. We will add our prepared sura in the mixer bowl followed by the unpeeled garlic flakes. Now let us crush 3 khari biscuits and add it to it. Adding this gives the right amount of crispness to our chutney. We'll add half a teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder and around half teaspoon of salt to it. Grind it to get a very nice fine powder of our chutney. Our chutney is ready and this is exactly the way the street style vada pav chutney is prepared. Let's move to the final step of preparing the vada pav now. For this, we will require our ladi pav, around 6 to 8 in number, our prepared vadas, the sura that we have prepared in step 3, and our vada pav chutney. We will separate our ladi pavs. Take a pav, a sharp knife, and give it a slit in the center, taking care that you are not separating the two halves. Now we'll open one of the pavs, add the chutney that we have just prepared, spread it evenly, and then add a vada in the center. You can also add the sweet and green chutneys, the link for which is provided in the top right corner. We will place a green chili now on either side of the vada pav. Isn't it looking appetizing? We hope you have liked this recipe. Please keep watching Madhura's Kitchen Diaries for more such recipes. Thank you.